It's very hard for me to do a very quick lesson on adding and subtracting integers. I usually like to spend a lot more time on it, but Math 94 doesn't allow for that. It's just a go, 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 go class. So if you have any questions on these, please do not hesitate to ask, but I'm just going to go through them kind of fast. When you are adding integers, there's a couple rules you need to look at. If you have two negative numbers, you're going to add them and your answer is negative. If you have a positive number and a negative number, you're going to find the absolute value of the two numbers and then subtract. And then the sign of your highest absolute value number is the sign of your answer. If you didn't take 92, this is probably going to be confusing to you, but if you took 92, this should be a very good review, or a quick review. Couple ways to look at this, okay? You're at positive 14, but you're adding negative 6. So if you were looking at a number line, and you're at 14, but you're adding negative 6, you're actually going backwards. So that means if you have a positive number and a negative number, find the absolute value, which means just pretend like they're both positive and subtract them. So 14 minus 6 is 8. The sign of your highest absolute value number is the sign of your answer. Well, out of these two numbers, their absolute values would be 14 and 6. 14 is higher, 14 is positive, so your answer is positive. You can also think money. I have $14, I owe somebody $6, so I really only have $8. Here I'm going to look at these, and I have a negative and a positive. So I have one of each. I have a negative and a positive. Find the absolute value, 5 and 11, subtract. 11 minus 5 is 6. Out of these two, 11 is bigger. 11 is bigger than 5. 11 is positive, so your answer is positive. Here I have two negatives, so that goes with number 1. If you have two negative numbers, add them, and your answer is negative. Add these two. 9 plus 2 is 11, and your answer is negative. Because if you're in the negative and you're adding more negative, then you're going further into the negative side, so your answer is negative.